Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VVUS. We will take a look at the daily time frame. I want to do this one as we head into the weekend because a lot of interesting things going on. Now, don't get me wrong, and I wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because these attributes are occurring is not my way of sitting here and saying, so therefore it's guaranteed to bounce up to $1.15 next week. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that from a charting perspective, there's definitely, some things that make this an interesting setup. And the first thing that makes it an interesting setup is the candle that was formed today, which we would call a hammer candle. And I promise I'm not making that up. You can ask anybody that would that uses charts and you trust that can read charts and ask them what kind of candle is that. They'll tell you it is a hammer candle. In combination with that, you have a good solid amount of volume. So this suggests maybe some sort of capitulation. Maybe this downward selling pressure is going to ease off. And again, I'm not saying some sort of bounce up to $1.40, but would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce early next week? No, that would not be shocking. But again, there is no such thing as a guarantee. And then the final portion here of what's kind of interesting, and I got to scrunch up the chart here in order to illustrate this, is where all this is happening in terms of the levels of support. And you can see, let me scrunch this up a little bit more, that the general vicinity of where this is happening, so you look back here through the history of the chart, and I mean, we're going back, years, prices around there bounced, and again today, right around that area, and did indeed bounce. So that's why I'm saying I would not be shocked to see a bounce, but that's also my way of saying don't go grab your kids' college tuition money and throw it on here because some guy on the internet said it's for sure going to bounce. I'm not saying that at all. But in the event it does bounce, where's the key level of resistance at this point in time? And as far as the chart is concerned right now, that it's going to be right here at $1, 99 cents a dollar, whatever you want to call it. And if the price can get up above there, I'm sure I'll be back to update the chart at that point in time. But very interesting setup. Now, obviously, if the price drift, maybe not obvious if you're new to charts, but if the price continues to drift further and further away from that green line, well, at that point, yeah, the bears are just taking another massive, bite out of it. But on any sort of bounce, $1 is going to be that key hurdle that you want to see the price try to clear through. So interesting setup. I'll be keeping an eye on it Monday. We'll see what happens. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.